Today it's time to do the XFLY Tasman 1.5 meter wingspan RC plane once more. So this one runs on a 4S battery. I usually use a 2200, which is surely enough just to go like 5 or 6 minutes flight time. I do have an Avian 45 amp speed controller inside and a Spektrum AR637T receiver. So let's go outside and get this one up in the air. So far, every time I've brought this RC plane to fly, just had a little blast because it is a fantastic flying RC plane. I think this plane then plays in the same league as the planes, some of the planes that I have, which is the XFLY M7 and the FMS Super Cub PA18. I think all of these three RC planes are truly great. Now, I think that the M7, of course, is the most beautiful one and best featured. And I think that the Super Cub PA18 1.7 meter then is really fantastic and hard to beat. It's kind of a different experience. But this one is, I mean, so very enjoyable to fly. I have also very efficient flap setting on mine, so I use a like 30% elevator mix then for full flaps, and full flaps are set very aggressively as just pointing almost 90 degrees down. Landings are usually really easy with this RC plane. Right on the mains at a slight bounce. And there is I would say, a rather large difference between like 1.2, 1.3 and when you reach to 1.5, 1.7. Because there is something very gentle and effortless about the larger RC planes. And I think this plane handles landings better than the Turbo Timber Evolution, for instance. But I think that the Turbo Evolution can be made to just fly more aggressively. And it's a really great package also. But if you just step on it, and you pick up speed, really nice agility on this RC plane. It's always fun just to go tight with these larger planes. Now you can really just toss this one around the sky. Really fun. So it does roar, very similar sound then to the M7. Then just kicking flaps and fly super slow and make tight turns. So when you make tight turns, just use rudder and try to counteract with ailerons just to not have the plane backing too much. And you have a great feature of the reverse thrust and on the Avian ESC, so if you realize you have too much speed on landing, you can just slow down the RC plane, which is a really nice feature to have. And I've set up all my RC planes then. I think I have Avian speed controllers in all my RC planes, and then I also set up thrust reverse. So the wind is a little bit tricky, it's gusty, it's coming just more or less straight into my face when the gusts come. So this is the landing direction then, just when there are gusts in the air. So the landing where I have to use reverse, the wind just picked up and I had too much ground speed facing the wind. I mean, you can make it really slow if you like. I think it might be a little bit difficult just when you land your RC plane going away from you, just to judge the right angle So I much more prefer to have them going towards me. But I mean, surely you can make smooth landings this way also. So maybe it's that I'm not really used to land and going away from me. It's fun to shoot touch and goes and landings with this RC airplane, especially when you have these large balloon wheels also, so you don't have to worry. Great prop clearance also. Easy to do stall turns with this RC airplane. Just use rudder to make really tight turns, to make this kind of cool spiral. So that's 30 seconds left on the timer. Time for another landing. So, I mean, the wind was a little bit unpredictable today. Just when it picked up, it was really gusty. And then when the wind just dropped, really calm. So I mean, I'm enjoying this RC airplane every time. It's just a fantastic one. Very forgiving also when you land. I think this Tasman has a really wide flight envelope. You can go speedy and you surely can go slow. And thanks to these large rubber wheels then, which is airfield, you can have really soft landings. I think you will experience a lot of bouncing with these kind of tires then, but they're also very forgiving. I think that, I mean, if you have like botched landings and have like hard landings, the landing gears will start to splay out. So on certain occasions I have to just to bend them back to have them looking straight again. But that's just a minor issue. So if comparison then to the MAWL M7, which is a similar sized RC airplane, the MAWL have like a metal wire just kind of thick also. And I haven't had any kind of a problems with the landing gears on the MAWL then. But the MAWL lands even easier than this one, regardless of the kind of the stiff wheels on the MAWL. So it's a better option than. So you might think that these airfield wheels are just fantastic, and of course they absorb a lot of bumps. But just for smooth landings, I think that you really don't need to have airfield tires. So many of these like plastic or foam wheels then will work just great. But overall, I think this is a great flying RC airplane. It's just that I think that there are more beautiful ones, but that's just a personal opinion.